The majestic sword celebration was back in Mohali. Ravindra Jadeja single-handedly dominated the Lankans and pinned them into submission. Such was the authority that the visitors could not cumulatively overscore Jadeja's total of 175 in the first innings. To top it off, Jadeja narrowly missed out on the feat of becoming the first player in the Test match history to score 150 plus and take 10 wickets. He took 9. With such a fine overall performance, Jadeja has stamped his authority as the biggest all-rounder of the country. And thus, it's high time that the Indian selection panel moves beyond a certain Hardik Pandya, because Jadeja, with his contribution, is worth 5 Hardik Pandyas. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Apurva, and if you haven't subscribed to TFI English channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Coming back to the story, I will tell you why Ravindra Jadeja is worth 5 Hardik Pandyas any day. So let's begin. Legendary leg spinner Shane Warne departed for a higher abode earlier this week due to a heart attack. Tributes poured across the world, and one particular stood out, and that was from his protege Ravindra Jadeja. The talented all-rounder played his trade in the IPL's first season under Shane Warne and grew under the leg spinner's genius. After the end of the second day's play here in Mohali, where Jadeja pumped a majestic 175 runs, he appeared a bit crestfallen in the interview, remembering his captain and remarking about the fickle tendencies of life. Jadeja said, "It is sad that there is no certainty about life. Anything can happen. It was a shocking feeling, and my reaction was like, how can this happen? May his soul rest in peace." While many debated what Jadeja's strongest suit was back in the day, it was Warne that believed he could win a game with the bat, with the ball, and of course in the field. Thus, for those unaware, Warne named Jadeja a rock star during their time together at the Rajasthan Royals in the IPL. Thus, it was a fitting tribute that Jadeja, the rock star, mustered his highest test match score for the national side and picked 9 wickets, when his idol Shane Warne must have been peeping at the screen board from the astral plane. Over the last few years, we have seen a resurgence of sorts of Jadeja, the batter. Earlier, his bowling and fielding prowess meant that he played with the all-rounder tag. Occasional batting heroics made his case stronger, but something was missing. Jadeja had long been a vital cog in India's plan at home test matches, but it was the away test matches where his spot often became a topic of scrutiny. In the spin-friendly conditions of India, he has forged an unbroken alliance with Ravichandran Ashwin for close to a decade now. Together, the duo has been lethal and has tormented visitors series after series. However, the batting needed a little polish. Experts debated that because Jadeja was sent a little lower down the order, he couldn't chalk up the big scores as he batted like a tail ender. But Jadeja persevered, and once he got a promotion up the order, he didn't look back. His batting was gone up a notch, and the left hand off spinner has become the rare gem that is now often undroppable from the Indian side. On tours abroad in the Sena countries, it is Jadeja who has edged ahead of Ashwin in the pecking order. Be it the Melbourne win in 2020, when he stitched a very important partnership with Ajinkya Rahane, or the hefty contributions made in the Lords and the Oval Test in England, the 33-year-old has been a key ingredient in India's success. It was about a matter of time before Jadeja, the true all-rounder, blossomed. After all, the signs were always there. In the Ranji season of 2011 and 12, during a 12-month span, Jadeja has plundered 3 triple hundreds in the Ranji Trophy, a feat that even the likes of Sachin Tendulkar and Virat Kohli have never accomplished. Jadeja, unlike his compatriots in Hardik Pandya, who is a pace bowling all-rounder, is a much more rounded character. A team can rely on Jadeja for more often than, say, a Hardik Pandya. Unlike Pandya, Jadeja is a very consistent bowler who hardly gives any loose deliveries to hit. As a result, he is able to build up pressure on any batsman by restricting run scoring and forcing him to take undue risk and give his wicket away. Jadeja is often successful in breaking big partnerships and bringing his team back into the contest. In the past decade, cricket has transformed from being a gentleman's game into one where ruffians and exaggerated entertainers are celebrated. Hardik represents all that is wrong in cricket. Allegedly recuperating from a back injury since 2021, Hardik Pandya has been unavailable for the Indian team. Soon, however, he will magically appear out of thin air, fit as a fiddle. This will be when he captains the Gujarat Titans team in the upcoming Indian Premier League. Focusing on IPL matches where each player aims to perform is not more than 4 overs has severely hampered the ability of star-studded players to stand a chance in Test and ODI formats. Hardik Pandya's career, many feel, is over as far as the national team is concerned. Ravindra Jadeja's solidity with the bat has ensured that Hardik's career in the longest form of the game is more or less done. Jadeja is India's #1 all-rounder, and barring a dramatic loss of form, it doesn't appear that Pandya is getting anywhere close to his spot. Pandya may have a raw talent, but he is yet to emulate or do anything worthwhile for the national side, and the clock is quickly ticking for him.